Let's bring in Jason Oppenheim. He's the star of Netflix Selling Sunset. He's also the owner and founder of the Oppenheim Group. It's a luxury real estate brokerage in Los Angeles. Jason, good to have you. You've been outspoken in terms of some landlords who are gouging, and when it comes to renting to people who've obviously been displaced. Is that still going on?
It is, but less than it was a week ago. We've gotten the word out. I've been out on the press. Nathan Hochman, our district attorney, Rob Bonta, our attorney general, they've been making it very clear. I was on the MLS last night just taking a look to see if anything changed. And in fact, there are still some people doing it, which is just mind-boggling to me because I know that the district attorney is going to go after them. But it is happening much less than it was because I think initially some landlords just didn't know what the laws were.
Yeah. More specifically to the years ahead, I'm just curious to get your perspective here and what you expect the housing market in Los Angeles to sort of look like given the devastation that's taken place in a number of these key neighborhoods.
You know, I would love to say that everyone's going to be able to rebuild, but the practical answer is that many of the people that I've spoken to, you know, they're dentists or nurses or lawyers. They're not contractors. They have no business and no skill set to manage a 3 to 4 year rebuild process. So they may just have to sell to developers at some point. These areas will get rebuilt and probably stronger and better than ever before. But if I had to guess, I'd say we're 5 to 7 years away from that.
Do you think people will leave LA?
Well, I know they will because I'm receiving calls from people who want to go to Newport Beach or even leave the state. But I don't think we're going to see, you know, any mass migration. Many people grew up here. Their families are here. Their kids go to school here. They want to remain here. 95% of the calls that I'm receiving are people, example, if they lost their house in the Palisades, they want to find a house in Brentwood or Santa Monica. Problem is, you know, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people that want to do that, and there's only a few dozen homes available in those areas.
Jason, we've been talking a lot about what happens when areas get uninsurable, and then worse than that, when the uninsurable becomes the unmortgageable. Do you see banks sort of reassessing risk with the idea that maybe in 30 years at the end of a fixed mortgage, this area might not be viable?
So I'm not seeing that, and I'll answer that in two quick parts. First, I don't see these fires as being much of a risk in, say, 8 to 10 years. I mean, we're going to have amazing fire suppression technology. We're going to have AI drones that are going to be able to see heat, you know, from a mile away. I don't think we're going to have fires that are going to be able to spread like this once technology catches up. But until then, and even right now, I've got several deals on hold. Insurers are not writing any more insurance policies in California. It's a complete and utter freeze on writing policies. So we are not able to transact any business right now unless they can get the California Fair Plan, which caps out at $3 million. And you're seeing lenders right now pause on lending until they can go out and send people to the homes to make sure they're still standing.